Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Call of the Wild, the Angler. So we're going through with the Kokanee Salmon tutorial missions. We are in the right place. The only thing I have to do is try to figure out more of the jigging style of fishing. There hasn't really been a tutorial on how to keep it or do it really well consistently. So all I can really do is just like kind of this, just up and down, and hope something strikes it. I don't know if you can reel in at the same time as you do or not, or if that changes it over to like, yeah, twitching, so it is a little bit strange. I thought I kind of had the rhythm down, but since I had to break it to like, do the processing of the recording and captures, kind of lost it again, so just trying to figure out. See, I don't know if I'm being... Again, it's kind of, just because you have the symbols on the bottom right, doesn't always mean it conveys the best form. Actually, let me check the accessibility settings. Because, I mean, the accessible casting was good for it. But nothing else really for, like... Oh, actually, you can turn on or off the boat assist. Okay, that's handy. But, yeah, there's nothing to really tell you, like, the frequency of how to stay with the jigging. I'm not really getting any interest as I've been trying this either. I don't know if it's because I can't keep it consistent enough or what. It's a little bit frustrating. It's like, what's too fast? What's too slow? What does this register as? I have no idea. And until I can figure that out, it might not be able to actually, like, bring the salmon to want to strike or go after this. Yeah, it's going to be a bit frustrating trying to... Okay, you know what? I'm going to try something. I'm going to turn my mouse pad so that way I don't keep hitting the, Try to see how fast does it want us to do that register, because, yeah, it's getting... It's weird to try and figure out. I don't know if I should also be trying a different rod, too? Okay, come on in. Like, I thought there was a salmon back this way. Let me go into the handbook and see what it recommends for it. Journal. Catch Kokanee Salmon and Game Guide. Where is it? There we go. Does not actually bite lures expecting a meal, but because it aggravates them. To this end, lures that provoke this aggression are used to catch the fish. Get medium grub or medium tube for your spinning tackle. Now, it says for my spinning tackle... But I don't think I can actually put bait onto... I mean, there is a jerk bait, but it's not quite... I don't know if the Kokanee Salmon would go for that. Let me see if there's anything... It does say jerk baits. You know what? Maybe I'll try it. I'll try it and see, just because... Trying to use, like, the jig head and jigging, spinning, it feels weird. There has to be a little bit more for the player to go off of to understand the frequency of it. Actually, you know what? I should just quickly... Alright, I guess I gotta reel it in first, and then I'll see what the styles to get this to work are. Okay, so this is constant stop and go and twitching. So I should be able to... Maybe we'll just lower the speed down and see about... Actually, I can do twitching pretty well, because all I have to do is keep this thing in motion, and maybe that'll help, like, trigger them. Just do a little bit of wiggling around and see if that'll help. No idea if it will, but it's better than doing nothing, I suppose. That is one of the aspects of the game where it feels like there has to be a little bit more UI element to express what the intentions are. Like, for trying the jigging, as much as you have the little timer bar at the bottom, that doesn't really help to clue you in on a few things. Like, for jigging, how up, down, how quickly do you have to do it? Is it one up per timer, one down with timer? I don't know if there'd be another tutorial that would kind of clue me into that. Like, for a second there, that applied to jigging. But yeah, like, I don't know if it's like, has to be an up and a down all in the... I have no idea. I'm just going to try a long cast out towards the shore a bit on this one brought in. And then see. Let's try way out. And we'll just try twitching it in this way and see if we can provoke a response. Now, we aren't tied to, like, the waypoints hard in order to catch fish. It just has to be basically go there once, and then your next goal can be anywhere you meet it. So we don't have to catch a Kokanee salmon around this area. So I could try going off to, like, another area, this little spot, and see if I can find one. But yeah, we're not getting any focus in at this. I thought this would be a little bit of an easier way to try getting them, but they're definitely one that are a little hard to provoke into going after it. Maybe I'll even just try doing a constant instead. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Reel it right in. Okay, reel it right in. I'm going to... I'm just going to head out to report these weeds while I remember, so that way we don't forget with the easy opportunity that's right here. There's that done. Is that... Okay, that's just a rock in the water. Maybe I'll try getting more into, like, this little bay that's over here. So I've seen a few fish just near the surface over here. So we'll see if we can get something just with a constant pull-in over here. Maybe keeping up to just default will help, too. Come on in, fish. We got lucky with that rainbow trout last episode, but we're not getting even anything's attention this time. We'll pull her in and try changing our seat to... Oh, no. I didn't... Right, it's E to change seat. Yeah, I see you jumping out there. We're going to try to get you. Let's see if this manages to pull anything in or not. If not, I can't remember if crankbait was one of the options in the journal too, or not to try for them. Yeah, see, nothing is interested in that at all. Okay, let me take a quick look handbook for Kokanee. Crankbait can work, so I do have a crankbait. I don't... It is a size 6, that might work. I don't know if the hook size would actually play a role before the fish like, even goes after it or not, but we'll still try. See how this does. The crankbait did do pretty good before when we were trying out on the other lake with it, but this one's proven a little more difficult. There's something. Crankbait has not let me down yet. Let's see if it's actually what we're after. There we go. It's hard to tell exactly what it is. Come on in, you. No, I think it's too deep for me to really see right now, and I don't want to keep my eyes too much on the fish over the meter, just so that way I know we don't snap the line. But, oh, it seems like it is trying to... We get some line back, but then we lose it, and it takes it again. Okay, you know what? I am going to try increasing the drag a bit. See if that'll help keep it from going too far out as it takes. I think our gear is just at the threshold not being strong enough. I was like, we're keeping it in a solid fight around 30 meters. But it still is taken. Come on, tire out, you. Actually, I don't know if the fish do have, like, a stamina amount that if you fight them for so long, then you'll get these big stretches where you can get a lot of line back. Oh, we did start getting some in. Yeah, I really gotta watch, because we are pulling it in steadily. Just gotta be very careful once the tension's in the rod. Under the 20 meter mark. Okay. Yeah, maybe if we don't try fighting too much, we can kind of let the fish think it can get some rest and slowly pull in. Come on, you. I don't know what you are, but you've got to be a good size if you're putting up this much of a fight. Almost under 10 meters. Oh, careful. Oh, it is a fighter for sure. This is making me think it might be our salmon, because I don't know if we've had the trout that we caught before be quite like this. It's just like, we get really big stretches, and then it's these wars of attrition. There we go. We've hit the 10. I didn't get to see what it was. Oh, another big rainbow trout. This might be another gold. There we go. Okay. Yeah, another gold. Not what we were particularly after, but still a nice-sized fish to see. But yeah, I can tell that the gear, depending on how big the salmon are we might find here, they might be a bit of a fight to get in. I just have to hope that we do see those over more of the rainbows. But yeah, I have no idea if my rod technique Oh, shoot. Lost it a moment. I don't know if it's going to come back or not. Yeah, it seemed to have. Well, no real resistance on this one, so it's going to be a smaller fish, whatever it is. Little rainbow trout. Toss you back. You're not really what we're after, so maybe... Trying to think of where would be a good spot to try at. I'll try from back here and kind of where the boat was sitting on. Just see. Okay, I can see a few of the fish jumping out there. I just don't know if... Oh, there's... Oh, it was something. Is it going to strike again? Yeah, there we go. Okay, managed to get it on that time. Probably another small rainbow trout, I think. It's not really putting up a fight. Yeah. Okay, well, we know crankbait is very good for rainbow trout. That's been getting them without fault. So I'll try going to... I guess the jerkbait. Again, I don't really know how some of these work. So I wonder if I should just... Yeah, let it sink. Reel it back in. Let it sink. Like, it is interesting that I do see you have the depth meter to know how deep your lure goes down. Oh, there's a Kokanee salmon, I think, just in the water that was under our hand there. It's gotta be just, like, figuring out the jigging technique, and maybe that'll be it. Yeah, see? Nothing. I'm gonna just try docking us, and I'll see... Maybe I'll try jigging again right off the dock. Maybe that'll give us a bit better results. Okay, so, back into the rods. Trying to remember... That's a spinning rod, and that's a bait casting. You know what? Let me try on the spinning rod. Yeah, spinning, because I think that's what it recommended was for us to use a spin casting rod for it. So we'll see if this makes a difference. Maybe a bait casting rod. You can't... Oh, maybe that is it. Using the spin casting rod's easier to jig with. Maybe. Honestly, don't know. It does seem like... Well, it switched over to twitching pretty quick there. I just have no idea what the game wants us to do. Like, I don't know if I should be trying to reel in, or I should just be... Oh, even... You know what? Left and right was kind of registering as jigging. Never mind. Yeah, there's not... It feels like a lot of the really early steps and like first entry to the game was thought and planned out well. But later on, they forgot to flesh out more and explain just what you're trying to aim for. Or like what you should be trying to do. It's like it goes so easily over to twitching. And I'm not trying to, I'm just trying to get up and down. Oh man, it's annoying because it's like the whitefish, at least you kind of knew the gear, and if you had the time, you could let the game play out to get to that time of day that you're supposed to have. I don't have any information how I'm supposed to be jigging or trying to do this. Like if I do go into the journal, there's float fishing, but there's nothing for, like, jig fishing, bait casting, anything like that. Yeah, it just says medium grub or medium tube for your spinning tackle. So... maybe I or maybe I should go back to the shop and try something else. Like, it says for spinning tackle. So let me head back and just see if there's something different I can pick up that works more, or is what they're trying to ask for.
Well, I'm all the better for seeing you.
Today's special is everything. Everything here is so special, and you should buy it all.
Like, okay, so...
everyone starts somewhere, but anyone who's anyone starts with a greenhorn.
If I go to baits and I go to live... yeah, there's no medium grub or anything. There is a medium tube. Commonly catch bass. I don't need extra large. I guess I'll buy it. I'll try a tube as well and see. Now, I don't know. See, I don't know if I should be trying to get a new float, or I should... oh.
Crankbaits are easily some of the top producing lures for any fish that are hungry for smaller fish. It may even tempt a few that aren't hungry yet.
Maybe I'll try a size 4 crankbait just to have with us. I'll try a size 5 jig head. Oh, should I have... now, I don't know if I should be trying to get, like, a different weight as well. Oh, man, there's a lot of configuration options to try to sort out.
Crankbaits are easily some of the top producing lures for any fish that are hungry for smaller fish.
I'm not even on those yet.
It may even tempt a few that aren't hungry yet.
Okay, yeah, I'll probably leave
Everyone starts somewhere.
that there.
But anyone who's anyone starts with a greenhorn. This baby has a smoother learning curve than a minnow spin.
Fast travel me out here again. No, I hear something. Oh, little note or something pick up. Crumpled up letter. I don't really think I'm going to go reading into the lore or stories or that. I don't know if they really add that much. But let me see if this different crankbait might help. Like, we were getting the or the rainbow trout pretty good. Like, let's do that. I'll take the optic again. We'll take that. Why can I not... I should have all this in here. Does... Or do I only have so many slots I can make use of at a time? Oh, that might be it. I have too much in my... I don't suppose... I probably have to access storage from a shop, don't I? Fast travel back. Okay. That's what's probably been happening, is some of the stuff I've been picking up goes into storage. Because they only want you to have so many inventory slots,
me,
I guess.
The shopkeeper with the great deals. Name your poison.
Right. Baits. Yeah, let me drop all the baits off. I'm not really using any of those anymore. Yeah, bring that out. Bring that out. Is there anything else that I've got? Jerkbait, crankbait. Yeah, bring that out. Let me just go through and see if there's anything else that's in storage. Nope. That's all as it's supposed to. That's all fine. Nothing in storage there. Yeah, that'll put in storage I haven't really used. Floats, I'll move one over there. Oh, I'll bring that over. Okay. I think that's sorted out now. A lot of little back and forth. I think one of my problems... I'm surprised you can't attach baits to, like, crankbaits or other stuff like that. It's just the hook itself. Or the hook or the lure. It's kind of a little bit of figuring out what the game wants from the menus more so than a little bit more straightforward. Okay, well let's try this proper. Or let's try this new configuration. Rod, reel, line, that crankbait. See if this does anything to change it up at all. Well, there's something. Again, can't really tell what it is. Oh, looks like another lake trout, or a rainbow. Rainbow trout, sorry. Lake trout, something different. Well, silver one's not bad, I suppose, but again, not what we're exactly after. Okay, that I can only switch out with more of those. Try that. Try that. Maybe we'll try a heavier jig size. Oh, okay, maybe not. We'll try this again. I still have no idea what the correct technique is for this. If I was going to improve the game, I think before you go into the individual species of fish, I would focus more on teaching the types of fishing that are in place in the game. Such as how jig fishing is supposed to work, the difference of bait casting to spin casting. Just a little bit of a way to make it so you have more information on what you're supposed to do per style. Oh, I actually got something. This might be our kokanee. I kind of hope it is, because this has been quite the endeavor so far. Oh, just a rainbow trout. I've seen enough of you guys. I'm looking for your buddies in here. At least we managed to get something on the line from jigging, but... maybe I'll have to... try going to another spot in the lake-ish area here. I don't know if I should just let it sink and then... or just jig along the way and keep pulling it in every so often. And it switches over to, like, twitching rather than jigging. Actually, am I supposed to be... Do I need to jig, or could I just do constant bringing? Oh, there's so many questions I do not know the answer to. I know. Hopefully you guys might be able to help clue me in a bit on what I'm supposed to do. I usually don't try looking up everything to know exactly what I'm supposed to do, because I like taking a lot of these games in from, like, blind impression, like, okay, how am I supposed to be doing this, or, like, what is the technique, or how new player friendly is it? I think if I look everything up and kind of have an idea, that ruins a little bit of what I'm aiming for, like, letting you guys know fresh blind experience. But there are some times where you gotta get clued in by an outside source, it feels. Particularly right here with what we're trying with this. I don't know if I should just try constant for a while and see if that produces. I'll go another minute or two. I'm just going to try constant for a while and see if that gives us any improvement or not. See if anything actually does hit this trying. Yeah, not really anything interesting. I don't think this... jig fishing is not meant to be that way either, so I could see this not working. I don't even see, like, a good spot to try, like a... Kinda hoping I could spot some fish in the water and just go for that, but I don't see any around. Yeah, I have no idea here. I didn't think it'd be this hard to try to get them, but well, at least we've been seeing some good-sized rainbow trout as we've been trying. It hasn't been a completely empty endeavor, and we haven't had anything that's really snapped the line like we were before with the whitefish, or like my beginner gear that was not ready for that. It's just here. I have no idea the best way of... No, well, whatever I'm doing now is, well, was working. I'm not sure if maybe there has to be, like, more of a wiggle room before it picks up, like, your left and right movements compared to the forward and back, or what? But yeah, it feels like it's so hard to get consistency with knowing what you gotta do for jigging. I'm just supposed to keep trying to bounce it between... That's doing it a little more consistently. Well, hand just lost it. Again, it's... It's just so hard to know. But yeah, nothing's really happening to it. There's no strikes. I don't know if I should try reeling in, considering we don't have a lot of line out. I might just wrap this episode up and bring the line in. I don't know what I should be trying to do. We at least got to a new area in the map. A little bit different terrain. Saw a few good-sized rainbow trout. Got to try out a few different lures. Crankbaits definitely produce. jigging is just such a weird one right now. And again, I would say if you want to improve the angler, teach the styles of fishing first, then go into the individual species. So that way you kind of know what style and how it works for the species that have certain recommendations. But thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Call of the Wild the Angler. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video or episode, anglers, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.